Welcome to the June edition of Bright Lights. Did you know that no one has ever been inside an empty room? Anyway, we've had another busy month here at Bright. Joe Pulaski was promoted to program manager, and we hired Crystal Tiggett as our new manager of operations. Our Brightside chats continued in May with Anna Siefkin, who discussed her role at the Wilton E. Scott Institute for Energy Innovation at Carnegie Mellon, and basically how she single-handedly changed the world.
The answer was, we do energy. And I said, well, we're Carnegie Mellon, so we certainly must have a separate lens. It was really around systems optimization and some of those things that you really find in chemical engineering and energy. So what we did was we took every single faculty member that's affiliated with us, and we looked at the IP they'd created, the startups they'd created, centers, funding, and number of articles, kind of mushed it all together in a giant pivot table, and it determined what we really do the best.
Next week, we're hosting a panel discussion as part of the Northeast Ohio leg of the Green Energy Ohio Electric Vehicle Tour. We'll be discussing the rise of electric vehicles and the needs they create in the workforce. Speakers include Tom Gallagher, the Chief Operating Officer of Altium Cells, Jennifer Odo, Executive Director of the Division of Workforce Education and Innovation at YSU, and Dave Bush Jr., an electrician at the IBEW. You can sign up to attend virtually on our website. What in the William Shatner is that? Hey Jules, what are you doing down there? And how'd you throw that rock?
Hey Rick, it's a beautiful day. Want to grab some coffee?
All right, I'll come get coffee.
All right, let's go.
Don't you just love downtown Warren, Rick? What a great home for Bright.
It really is. There's so much cool stuff going on all the time and great local business. And not to mention, there's always something interesting going on.
Like a grown man walking down the street, talking to a puppet?
How are you walking anyways? Aren't these your feet? So Jules, what have you and John been up to in the lab lately?
Well...
A fuel cell is a device made of special materials that can produce electricity. When you add a fuel, such as hydrogen through the anode and oxygen through the cathode, a catalyst splits the molecules into electrons and protons. We have a few startups at Bright that work on perfecting and manufacturing fuel cells. NEOEX Systems has developed a prototype to power unmanned aerial vehicles through hydrogen. And Power to Hydrogen designed a reverse fuel cell to provide energy storage for fleet vehicles, microgrids, and renewable power.
That about does it for... Wait a second, we're missing something. There, that's better. Well, that about does it for this month's edition of Bright Lights. We're gonna go get ready for the EV Week Tour, sponsored by Greenwood Chevrolet. Until next time, there ain't nothing to it but to do it.